Greetings and salutations, this is IvanDogovich with Let's Play OpenXcom PirateZ. In episode 5 we are continuing our adventures. We are trying to work our way up to maybe getting another good mission or two. We passed on a lot of the UFOs that were scouting the area last episode. We're still trying to figure this mod out. I do want to thank everybody for some good tips here. I've done a few things in this episode. I have updated to number 1, the latest nightly. Number 2, the latest nightly, which is April 4th nightly. Also, I have updated to PirateZ 9B, the latest PirateZ version, as well as the latest terrain pack. So that's cool. I've done one other thing too. I have taken Ivanov's suggestion. Thank you very much for that, by the way. I appreciate your feedback, and as you're watching this LP and the tips you're giving me. And I have updated to a new music set, a new sound set that was ripped from MT Roland, which is a pretty decent sound system. And I was kind of skeptical, like really what the difference would make, but so far the music is kind of a lot richer and kind of cool, a little more eerie, I think. Anyway, so that will be going on. Of course, I'll be jibber-jabbering over the top of it, so you can give me feedback if you like. I had to tweak the cycles that the music was set on. Some of it was recorded at 48,000, some at 44. I had to resample them all down to 44 with Audacity, and I saved them as WAV files. I don't know if it's going to work well or not, but it seems to be working well with the sound effects, etc. So having said all that, that's a good thing. I also did slow down the dogfighting speed. Thank you guys for pointing that out. That was that's going to be very helpful, I think, as we go forward. We will be able to maybe test the waters on some of these small UFOs and back off if we're getting pounded. So that should help too. Okay, having said all that, I think we are ready to just keep going here. We've got in the hideouts, hands on deck. I did rename Cutlass Josephine to Cutlass Joe. Thanks, Meridian, for pointing that out. I forgot to do that last episode, but you are still one of our boss gals, and we still have the other ladies there. I also did mention, I'll mention this, I did re-equip everybody and kind of reconfigure the setup. So we've got an assault rifle, decent accuracy, can snipe fairly far. And so I've given it to someone with decent accuracy there. Minty Muffin, this nice heavy soldier, given her a lot of heavy things to throw. Given everybody a handle. Stealthy Cuttlefish also gets an assault rifle. Just kind of Galbrush Threepwood asked for the chainsaw, so there you go, sir and ma'am. Cutlass Joe. Okay, so you're our highest accuracy soldier and a decent strength, so I gave you the RPG, so we'll see. It may come in handy. Not as many hammers in the crew as I'd actually like. I've got 3-4 or so folks with hammers. So yeah, maybe not as many as I'd like. One-Eyed Priscilla will still be sporting our boarding gun. It does have quite a bit more kick than the assault rifle, and it's about as accurate, so we're going to keep that in the mix. I haven't really found a decent employment for the assault cannon. If you guys can explain to me how I can better use that, I would love to hear it. The Blunderbuss 2 is a lovely weapon. I just didn't find maybe enough heavy people. I chose to use the other options instead. Now the good thing is all these are on board and I can swap out if I need to. One of the plans being to grab the dart gun if I see enemies with decent hit points. So this has 50 stun, so if I get some of the unarmored guys, I may grab this and try to plink them. I think the range is fairly short on this, 15 or so. The boarding gun is pretty nice actually, so I don't know, we'll see. We will see. But anyhow, that is what we have got. Actually, Gangplank, I think I didn't have a handle in the ship when I equipped you with the pipe. So you've got something lethal and something stunning, and most everybody else does too, because you are all stunning ladies. Cutlass Joe is missing one. I think that's the only one we're missing. But I like to have that stun option on just about everybody. Okay, anyway, just that's a little bit of the stuff that I've done behind the scenes. We also have our extra attack dog on. So let's go ahead and get this cranking here. I'd like to see if we can small shipping 8, going really fast, and he's coming by us. All right, let's do a quick intercept. No, let's watch him. Okay, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and just chase him for a minute. I wanted to be sure he wasn't going after our base, because the last thing I want, go to the last known shipping location. The last thing that I want is for one of these jokers, there he is, and he's coming back, set the course, come here, I go, and it is that dude. Yeah, the last thing I want is for one of these jokers to come against, our hideout and do like a boarding action, a base raid. So yep, he's zipping around. So shipping 8, we are going to ignore you and all of your other incarnations if we see you. I don't really know what's all that. Okay, very large and very low, coming at 3,000. 25th of January. Let's take a look at him. Come on, Bonnie. You are chasing him. I think this is a battleship type thing, and I got my lunch ate by one of those too. It's like every UFO I've ever seen has just destroyed the Bonaventura in my previous LPs, and or not previous, my previous test runs. Gosh, so what do I do here? I really don't want to get the Bonnie shot down. I guess we could let him take one shot at us and back off really quick. Yeah, he's shooting too fast. Okay, and he missed. Whew. Oh, okay, so they have a very long range weapon, and they will probably eat our lunch. So that guy we're gonna miss. Okay, so now here's our first gig. Not enough nuclear fuel to refuel the Bonnie. Yeah. So we can buy some nuclear fuel, and maybe we should. We're making a little bit of money. Let's get to the end of the month, and the Bonnie has enough fuel to kind of continue some of these actions. Very large, very high, shipping 9 going north. Where are you going? We're gonna ignore you. I don't think there's anything very large that I could actually tackle. And guys, if I'm wrong, let me know. Let me know. Hey, check those out. Okay, small, very high, southeast, shipping number 10. All right, let's go check them out. Come on over here. Okay, come on over here. See if we can get some of that Pythagorean intercept on him, and at least not take as much. Okay, so he's out there. Let's lay a new course. He was going this general direction. See if we can pick him up on our ship's radar. There he is. Set the course. There. Okay, so there he's doubled back. Gosh, that feels so much. Ooh. This is somebody we can take down. Yay! Yay! Let's go. Take him down. Ramming speed. Okay, getting in there, getting in there, getting in there. Oh, them scurvy dogs escaping. Not acceptable. Not acceptable. Alright, chase him, chase him, chase him. Come on. Please. Chase him, catch him, destroy him, knock him down. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Okay. He landed. It's night. bad. Night landed. You know, that's a good question. I know in the other XCOM games, the aliens could see farther than your human troopers. We're mutants, and they're mixed humans. I wonder if the enemy still sees farther than us. I'd imagine so. I don't think that there's options on visibilities in the rule set that could have been changed down to equalize that. Okay, so fortunately I threw some flares on people when I equipped them, and we also have lots of Molotovs, and Molotovs are nice too. Okay, yes, we're gonna do this. The good news is, I know I'm talking a lot before this, but I want to think all this through before we get into tactical battle. The good news is, this ship will have nuclear fuel, and we'll be able to keep in action. And the other thing is we maybe get lots of good parts from it. Oh my, who knows? Okay, Yarr, ground assault. Excellent, Captain. We managed to sneakily land next to their ship. Any goods they're carrying are undamaged and ours for the taking. Yarr. Excellent. Okay, so here's the attack dogs. We've got some flares. Do I want to change out the loadouts of anybody? Well, we're gonna want to get some smoke down, I'm sure. Muffin, grab a flare to start with. You're gonna get rid of that. Got some good smokes ready to go. Joe, you can grab a flare. Stanky Cap, you can grab a flare. Roxas, you can grab a flare. Monstrous Melody, you too, my lass. Alright. And one eye Priscilla. And Gangplank. And the attack dogs. Okay, so those are all gone. See, the dogs can take a little bit of, they can carry items for you. Yeah, I know. But it does overweight them. There are some tricks you can do with that. Okay. I think we're ready to go. Nice and dark. We've got a farm built up. Let's see. 2 levels. I don't see 3. We may be facing the standard farm layout. We do have the UFO there. Alright, anybody got me a flare here? Ladies? Alright, you all have smokes. I do want to smoke that. Let's get somebody with a gun. I want to get a couple guns up, actually. Alright, Joe. You're there. Long Joan, you can step out here. Joe? No, Joe, come here. And toss your flare, please. Let's get it out there. Okay. Okay, I'm not quite, still not sure of this. The other thing with these RPGs, now the RPGs are a lovely weapon. The other thing about them, though, is that they are really expensive. Where's my Borden gun? One-eyed Prissy? I think I want you up top again. That would mean you need to get out of the way. Cross-eyed Nikki, you step out there. Yeah, I need to move some folks around. Okay, you. I'll take another assault rifle lass up here. Okay. We've also got a grenade. Don't have enough time to prime it. That's fine. Boarding gun. Come on up here. Now, how far does the map go? It goes out here a little ways. I am trying to see. This looks like there might be some... Okay, so there's a building here. I'm wondering if we're still dealing with just our classic barn. Come over here, Pooch. Look that way. Other Pooch, you can come over here. Look this way. Okay. Alright. I'm pretty sure I want to prime... well, I want to prime a smoke. And I'm loath to just jump down. Anybody with smokes over here? Okay. Cross-eyed Nikki. Okay, another assault rifle lass. Alright, Stabby. Step over here and let's throw a light. We can throw it on top of the UFO, actually, and it'll light up that area. Okay, and I'll move you out of the way. I'm gonna move stealthy back over here. You've got your grenade. We'll toss it down there next turn. Okay, stabby. Double check that way. Nobody in sight right off the bat, which is fine. Come on up here. Okay, good. Galbrush. I'm kind of excited to see what this chainsaw's gonna do. I don't know why. It just seems so crazy. Crazy! Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a smoke right down here, just because there's gonna be a lot of activity coming out of there, and I don't want to get hammered. Oh god, he used hammered right away. Okay, monstrous melody. I think I'm gonna move you over here. We'll bust in this wall. Okay, we got a cutlass, got a billhook. Okay, we've got cross-eyed Nikki can do that too. Cross-eyed Nikki can come up here. It might be nice to come through here and approach the UFO that way. The other likelihood is that we have some baddies in there. Likelihood we have some baddies in here and some in here. Maybe some over here. Okay. Cross-eyed Nikki. This is so exciting, so exciting. Stealthy cuttlefish. Where do I want your assault rifle? I think maybe backing up the ladies at the front here. Okay, so we've got 2 hammers. We've got Roxas with a sword. We've got an RPG. Yeah, I think that's a pretty decent. We can. I think. Let's just give him a turn. Let's see what the enemy does. We'll scout with the dogs in the UFO. Alright, creepy music in the UFO. Good stuff. Alright, dog. Let's get this dog out. Drop, look, go. Okay, nobody there right off the bat. Can't get back into here. This is the end of the map. Good. Alright. I want to scout this way a little. Check over here. So dark. Double check there. Double check here. So we have another of these barn type things. So if somebody spawned back here, they could be coming through here. We would have probably spotted him in here by now, but he could be coming out here. So dog, over here, look that way. Okay, so that's one dog. Dog. All right. Robin. No, up. Up and scout. Okay, so nothing clearly in sight. You do have a grenade up there. Alright. Is it primed? It's not. Let's get a fire out here though. Come on over here. I want this fire to come over this way. This barn, I don't think it has a door over here. So let's put the fire here. Oh! Ivan, you dummy. I threw it instead of firing it. Alright, Priscilla. Alright, let's just use a flare out there. It'll last longer. Okay, do the same. Throw it over here. Okay. Ladies, you seen anything over there? No. Alright, so there's that. Priscilla, come back down. Okay. And Robin, step back down to there. Oh! Looks like we have a tango. Enemy in sight. And he's on the ground level. I'm not sure I can run fast enough out here. I can probably get a hammer gal to come here and bust through. One of these ladies, though, should probably grab her stun weapon. Okay, so you can take a knee. So we've got one guy there. I'm trying to think through this here. I like how that lights that up. I want to get somebody over here to take care of anybody coming around the corner. I also want to be able to, I'd like to get, I want to thump this guy with handles. Hit him with handles. Alright, cross-eyed Nikki. Come here. Snap there. Okay. Step aside. There's a door here, I think, and he could come in there. Can we get anybody to run fast enough? Who's got a lot of high stamina? Melody, Stanky does. What's your run time? Not fast enough. Okay. Alright. So I thinks we smoke again over here somewhere. Okay. Minty, do you have a smoke? You don't. You don't. I could drop you down here. You could toss your flare out over there. I really don't think there's anybody over there. Let's check though with the dog. You have spotted somebody. Ah, he's up here. Okay, good to know. RPG and a dart rifle? We're definitely gonna need more smoke, I'm feeling. So, he's up here. He probably came down the stairs and is on his way out. Looks like he might be carrying, in the dark, I'm guessing maybe, like an assault gun? A submachine gun. Okay. Checking this corner. I don't think I see anybody there. Two of them now. Okay, so there are two guys in here. So we need a lot of firepower over here. And it might be nice to throw a Molotov over here so that when they come through, they catch some burn damage. I don't know if they do or not, but it might be nice anyhow. Can you see this guy? You can't from there. You still see those guys. And you can see that guy. So you can see him. 2, 3, 4. Well, he's lit up too. I was wondering if the darkness is giving us range there. Okay, so Pooch is kind of out of line of sight. Move him over here a bit. You want to stun everything, right? That's just crazy. Minty? I haven't heard any doors open up here. So there was a bad guy up on the roof. Could have been there. We do have some gals. Okay, these gals, right. They've already been up and checked that. Chucked those stealthy cuttlefish. Yeah, I think we're going to need more smoke this way. Okay, cuttlefish, I want you to come back here. I want you to give me a smoke here. And I want you to come join them over there, okay? Good. Alrighty. Cutlass Joe, we could just lay open the side of this and start firing into there, but I'd rather catch them unawares. I'd rather stack a couple ladies here and here maybe, and try to catch them when they come out. Alright. Threepwood. Okay. You've run there. Good. Stanky. Really should have checked over here. And while we're at it, let's toss this over here. Light that up. Okay. Alright, you have one of those. Stabby. Good. Cutlass, I'm going to leave you in the craft. Monstrous Melody. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Oh, so tense. So tense. I love it. I love it. Okay, Cutlass Joe. Long John Silver. I could probably use your blade out there, Lassie. And probably more smoke. But where do we want the smoke? Is it primed? Let's prime it. Okay. We'll be our reserves along with Joe here. Okay. You lassies look that way. Okay, Gangplank and Minty Muffin. 2 more flare gals. Let's go ahead and put your flare in your pocket. Okay, let's drop your flare and come down here. Let's hope that you don't get tased by that joker. And we'll drop down and we'll toss your flare like somewhere out over there. Okay, take a knee and throw it over there. Fine. Now come over here. Grab a thumper. Ha! Okay. Alright. I love it when a plan comes together. We'll see if it comes together. Okay, so we've got 2 gals there. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Oh, shooting at the dog. Don't shoot my dog. So we got 1 guy there. I turned around and spotted the dog. Bastage. Okay, cross-eyed Nikki. You're overweight too. Okay, drop that. Grab that. Check. Nobody there. Gangplank. Aha! Perfect! Perfect! Well, this is just straight stun damage anyway, so it doesn't really matter. 1. Come on. Come on! Hit him. I think you don't have very good melee. Okay. Minty. Come on. There we go. I like it. Up, another one, and he's power armored. Okay, so I don't know that we'll be able to do anything. Let's check what we got here. We got a Geo. Oh, we got his harpoon gun with stun bolts and some cred chips. Okay. Minty Muffin, come there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say 8 or so. He probably has enough time to hit us, shoot us. Okay, so this guy fired. Come peek through here. Okay, this is the only guy in here. The other guy's coming around the corner. Alright, dog. Head back out of there. Don't get spotted. Good. Other dog. Check the corner for me. Nobody there, right? Nobody there. Good. Okay, come on back. Nobody out in this field either, right? Good. Okay, come on back. Alright. So with this guy here, probably left the craft. He's probably moving. Cross-eyed Nikki doesn't have enough time to hit him. But she does have enough time to come over here. Okay. Stealthy Cuttlefish. I could come there and auto-shot him, but probably get reaction fired. I'm not sure I really like that idea. It'd be nice to get a grenade on him, too. Okay, let's get a peek around this corner here. Can't see him. Okay. So I don't know where he went. Can't get around that side. He's probably here in the dark and might have just spotted us. Alright, look this way, lassie. And Stanky. Let's try a grenade over there. Prime it. Throw it. You do have enough time. Where did it? I think it landed on. I think it landed on him, next to him. Perfect. It landed right on him. So that guy's going to catch a frag grenade next turn, and if he survives, he should be down some health, and we may be able to go in there and stun him. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. We've got one captive already, and we've got a decent tactical set out. Let's get another look-see up here, please. Look around. Nobody. Nobody. Come on back down there. Okay, what have you got in your pockets? What have you got in your pockets? Do we need more smoke out there? Probably not. Let's grab another... Well, I just said probably not. Put it back down. Put it back down. There you go. Okay. And... one at Priscilla. I think we're good. Okay, give him another turn. Oh, geez, we're at 30 minutes again. Oh, 30 minutes in cliffhangers. Blast and drat. Yeah. Well, I know we have 3 more enemies to take down, and I'm going cautious. So I don't see this ending like in the next 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a cut in it here, guys. Oh, I want to thank you for joining me for this tense thing. Let me know if you've liked the music and the way we've got things set up. I'm kind of happy with it. I do want to thank you for joining me for this 5th episode of Let's Play OpenXcom Pirates. You have been knocking down geos with IvanDogovich. Cheers!